I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Myles.
I'm Kara.
And we are the Inner Idiot.
The following podcast has strong language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy. Hey, Ty, if you wanted to make a podcast, how would you do it?
Spotify Podcasters app, of course. Or hell, even the website.
Do they have any way you can edit audio and help with organizing your episodes?
All that and more. You can reach out to listeners and have feedback with their Q&A feature, and it distributes it to all other major places you listen to podcasts.
I just looked, and they got a video podcast set up and editing tools here, too.
So all you got to do is sign up at SpotifyForPodcasters.com or get the app, and you're done.
Damn, it's just that easy. Now.
Oh, we're recording. Stop what you're doing. Swallow what you're chewing. It ain't wet from sweating. We ain't done yet.
What the fuck is
so
that?
Lube up them ears or we're going in dry. Are you okay there, buddy?
I think that's outside.
Yeah.
No, my printer just went fucking bananas.
Oh, wow. And now you got that going? All right, we're good. We're here, people, and I'm trying to get my life together, but it's not working. I am your host. Oh, welcome to the Inner Idiot. Wow. It's just going to be one of those days.
No! Shut the fuck up!
He's not talking to me, y'all. He's talking to the printer.
God damn it. The fuck's the matter with you? Jesus.
Welcome to the shit show, people.
It's my fucking life, bro.
Alright, I'm the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling, the oftentimes bastardly MC Tyler Havlin, and I talk slow and I walk slower. Oh, there you go. Sorry, I got distracted by your all sign language. It was great.
Are you done saying what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm done saying what I'm saying.
Two claps and Ric Flair for Tyler Havlin. Woo!
I can't even woo right now. This is going to be an interesting one, people. Or not interesting. It's just going to be a bunch of us fumbling through the next half an hour. And that's all right. You heard him. He is the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic books. He pet Kitty and grabbed Titty on December 11th, 2020. I think it's about time for him to pet Kitty and grab Titty again. Two claps.
I'm here for a renewal.
Yeah, he's due for a renewal. Two claps and Ric Flair for Lord Shorty Fresh in the flesh.
Woo! Fucking throwing us off, Kara.
And didn't even get a woo.
I'm just focused on how hot it is in here right now.
You think it's hot in here?
Stop it.
Get out.
I live here. Get out.
Well, you hear her voice. She thinks it's hot. She don't woo. Don't give her directions because she's going to get lost anyways. And she was actually on time today.
She was the only one on fucking time.
I know. It's crazy. Two claps and Ric Flair for the Duchess of Danger. Yeah, that sounds right. Miss Kara Banks.
Woo!
They've had enough of your shit, too.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, man, it is a clusterfuck today. Now you hear his voice. He had an appointment to keep because he is the doctor in the house. If you got a pap, he will smear it. He's a Jedi in the streets and a Sith in the sheets, ladies. Two claps and Ric Flair for Dr. Myles Shawn. Woo! That was very good. Very good timed claps there, people.
My favorite one is when we all wooed and we were all like very melancholy about it.
Woo.
Yeah, we all matched the energy level too. It's fucking great.
It's just one of those days.
Yeah.
Welcome, Face World. Thank you guys for tuning in. And then if you're listening on Spotify or any of the other platforms, thanks again. We love all of you.
I'm gonna minimize this.
Today's top 5. Myles, you got your top 5 ready?
Yeah.
All right. You want to start us off? Top 5 dream jobs.
Okay.
Dream a little dream for me.
Top 5 dream jobs. Starting at number 5, mob stuff.
Mob stuff?
I mean, I pick up your laundry. That's cool. I off a guy. That's also cool. I go have spaghetti dinner with your Italian mom. Let's go. I'm in. I'll do it all. Next up, Any form of professional cuddler. I'm all for it.
Cuddler.
Yes. Call me up. We'll sit on the couch.
I heard cutler, like cutlery. I got very confused.
Well, it
yes.
goes with the mob. But he said cuddler.
Yeah.
Are you a good cuddler?
I like to think so.
He's
Yeah.
got to be, dude. Look at him. He's fucking gorgeous. Hunk of man meat.
Yeah, but just because you look pretty doesn't mean you can be good at shit. Like, you can be a hand model but really bad at hand jobs. Okay?
This is true. I feel like hand jobs are they're like that should be a job because you got to be like
It
gotta
is.
do
It's in
some
the name.
studying to it. You can't just pick up a dick and be
Study?
like, I'm gonna jerk this off. You
no,
know what
I mean,
I mean?
that's pretty much exactly how that works.
How
you
many
don't- you don't-
years?
I've been practicing for the better part of 30 years.
Yeah, you've been practicing at it. Were you good the first time you did it? Or did
Yeah,
you
but I don't call it studying.
You make it sound like I'm going to go sit down in a classroom and all right, so if you grab it with a fucking PSI
Is that what they teach these
of-
kids in sex ed? Kara, help us out. You were in sex ed the most recent.
What are we talking about?
Hand jobs. Did they teach you how to give hand jobs in high school?
No.
That's our education system failing us.
Yeah, stupid schools.
Next up would be a stay-at-home dad. I would chill at home with the kids.
Hell yeah.
Be a trophy husband. An ugly trophy, but one nonetheless.
Hey, who cares about the dents? It's still gold, buddy.
There it is. Then just being somebody's yes man. Like, I'll just follow you around. Anything you do, I'm just going to hype you up and, agree with you.
Bro, I'm here for that. That's a good job.
That should have been on my list. I love that idea.
Like,
I'm already doing that.
Start paying Shorty.
I'm working on
Then
it.
you get the extra hype package. And then, finally, anything with, like video games and computers. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Play all the new games before everybody else. Give them some nice feedback.
I feel like I get more booze than hype, though.
Hmm?
I get more booze than hype.
Well, if you didn't say stupid shit all the time, we fucking probably wouldn't.
Kara, you're up.
I only have 3 because I couldn't really think of dream jobs.
3's your magic number.
First one is puppy sitter.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And then second one is a small berry farmer. That's why I brought up the cherry thing.
So so you're talking cherries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries,
Blackberries.
blackberries.
Didn't they quit making those?
What?
Blackberries.
Why?
No, they're more wild than anything. But they're
Why would they stop making them?
Oh, we're talking about fruit. I was talking about the phone.
Jesus. Yes.
Boo!
Karen's gonna wake up every morning, step outside on her farm, and these are turning out great. And it's just a little cell phone hanging on a vine.
No, this one's ready.
I had to make one to give myself a boo. I had to help you out. Doing your job for you, Shorty. Step it up. All right, go ahead.
I don't collect
Continue.
tips anyway. I don't give a fuck.
And then my third one is a stay-at-home aunt.
Stay-at-home aunt.
I guess you don't want no kids, huh?
Not anytime soon.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Look, we need to give people more power to not want kids. Seriously.
Yeah, world at large suggests otherwise.
But seriously though, everybody's like, "Well, when you gonna have kids?" You know what I mean? Like, why does that have to be a life-defining thing? When you gonna make some crotch gremlins there?
When are you going to make a stupid, irresponsible financial decision?
Yeah, right. Like, let's celebrate people that don't want to have kids. Like, yo, you don't want to? Good for you. Like, do you want to ever?
I don't know.
The key word was no. All right, go ahead. Stay-at-home aunt. Was that your third one?
Yeah.
God, I'm not with it today, people.
I'm here for the berries.
You gonna help?
Huh?
You gonna help?
Oops, all berries. I'm here for it. Call me Captain Crunch.
Love Captain Crunch. That's my favorite cereal.
Oops, all berries?
Oops, all berries.
Oops, all berries is the shit, dude.
It is.
You can't talk about Captain Crunch around Sam.
Oh, yeah. She bitches a lot.
Why? What's wrong with Captain Crunch?
When I was 13, everybody in my house got sick, and Sam threw up Captain Crunch for 3 hours straight.
How much Captain Crunch did she eat?
A lot.
3 boxes?
That was never...
A family
that was-
bag?
A family bag. That was never, ironed out in the details. We just know she was throwing up profusely.
And we sure it was Captain Crunch? I mean, you mix a lot of food in, it's all going to be colorful. Like, was she just spitting berries out at people?
That's not how that works, Ty.
I don't know. I'm just curious.
You've thrown up before. I've heard it.
I'm just curious as to how they knew it was Captain Crunch.
That's probably one of the last things she ate.
But it was other stuff, not just Captain Crunch. Why's Captain Crunch got to take all the blame? The brunt
You
of the
always
blame?
blame the pirates.
True. Fuck. Was he a pirate or was he an admiral?
He was a captain.
A captain in the Navy. Was he Navy or was he pirate?
I don't know, but that uniform could have been stolen.
It could have. All right, you're up. Top 5. Is pirate on your list?
What?
Is pirate on your list?
No. That's not a job. That's a retirement plan.
It's a lifestyle.
I had somebody tell me they didn't like pirates, and I was like, yeah, you're talking to me. I should be offended. Anyway, number 1 would be woodworker. Just, that's all I want to do is build shit, make weird stuff. I'm here for it.
You're kind of there.
Yeah, I don't get paid enough to do it for it yet. Next up is voice actor. I would like to just sit here, just like this, read, and somebody pay me for it. I'm okay with this. Next up is blacksmith, just because it would be badass to make pointy things and stab people with said pointy things.
You just got to make them. We give them the mob to stab the people with.
All right, whatever, dude. I'll fucking supply the mob. I'm here for that. Just
Myles. I just called you the mob. I meant to say Myles, but I called you the mob.
he knows your position already.
I'll do it.
I only have 4, so the final one and the most important one on this list is a comic book shop owner.
We're going to make all these things happen, except maybe the blacksmith. The rest of it we'll make happen.
Well, I will probably end up doing blacksmithing anyway, just for shits and giggles.
Well, then we'll make it all happen.
I like how all these things are my fucking hobbies already.
Well, see, look, there you go.
I just want to get paid to do stuff for fun.
All right, my top 5 dream jobs. Number 5 is radio host. It could have already happened.
We're almost there.
I know. We just got to figure out a time that works. Like, that's it. We have the job. We just got to figure out a time. Number 4 is anything where I get paid to sleep. Because sleeping is amazing. I know that's not your
a mattress
thing.
Tester.
A mattress tester. Perfect.
I don't know if that's a real job, but I imagine it is.
We need to make it a real job. Speaking of testing, there's a lot of things that I would test. As long as I'm getting paid. Just saying. Number 3 is an artist. Like, that would be really cool. But
What kind of artist?
But to be an artist, you have to have artistic ability.
That's not true.
Absolutely not.
We've been to the fucking art museum,
This
Ty.
is true. We have. I could be a fucking artist.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Can you tie a string to a ceiling?
We saw that
Okay.
piece.
Can you poke a hole in the bottom of a paint can?
Yeah.
Can you push said paint can?
Yeah.
Artist.
Boom.
Dude, I saw one the other fucking, like, this was a while back now, but it's somebody, like, painted a girl's butt, and then, like, they had the canvas down there, lowered her, and then pushed her on a swing, and she did the whole thing, the paint can you're talking about, but with her ass. And there's a bunch of people in suits and dresses standing there. Mind fucking blowing. I was like, that's the shittiest painting I've ever seen. Da-da. I'll leave.
I've also seen the saddest art exhibit ever.
Dude, you know what we saw at the Cleveland Art Museum?
What's that?
It was a fence laying up against a wall, and he's like, this is dumb. I'm like, that ain't even a piece of art. Like, they just moved the fence, and they haven't put it away yet, and then we get up to it.
Art.
It was art.
Called, the title of it, Metal Fence.
Good title.
Inspiring. I
God.
fucking hate this planet. What were you going to say?
Oh, saddest art exhibit.
Yes.
It's a robot that is
Oh,
perpetually
yeah.
leaking hydraulic fluid. So it's programmed to reach out with this little squeegee and pull the hydraulic fluid back, drains back into its system, and then just continuously leaks out.
That is a sad existence.
And at first, it started where it only had to do it a little bit, and then it could sit there and dance around and wave. And now it's just a constant struggle to stay alive.
Wow, where's this at?
No idea.
Dude, we need to look at that up, dude.
Perpetually leaking robot. I'm gonna look it up.
It's sad, like watching the beginning and the current. Like,
how long has this robot been doing this?
A couple years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And eventually it's just going to get to a point where it can no longer keep up with the loss of hydraulic fluid and shut down.
Wow, that's
People are fucked up.
That's kind of sad. And it's just a robot. Why do I feel sad?
Same reason everyone cried when the Mars rover said it's getting dark up here.
I didn't know it said it's getting dark up here.
And then it died.
Yeah. So something along the lines of, like, it's getting dark up here, my battery's getting low, and then that was it.
But you did have an existential crisis this morning.
It's been tough.
Shit, I don't know where I'm at. Number 2. Film and TV critic, because I like watching TV. What better way to watch TV than to know I get paid for it afterwards just to give my opinion? Siskel and Ebert made millions off of that shit.
Who?
I'm showing my age. Siskel and Ebert. They used to have a show. I want to say it was kind of late night. It was Siskel and Ebert Go to the Movies or something. Josh Williams is watching on Facebook Live. He'll know what I'm talking about. We're about the same age.
I'm thinking of fucking like, what is it? Dream Theater 3000? You know what I'm talking about? Fucking goddamage.
Sort of.
It's on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's not Dream Theater. It's fucking...
I know what you're talking about. But this show was solely based on... Yep, Josh Williams said 2 thumbs up. It was solely based on them watching a movie. You didn't see what they watched, but they told you about it. They talked about it, and they either gave it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Mm-hmm. But that's literally all it was. It was a TV show about them just rating a movie.
I'm not surprised it got canceled.
I think they're still around. And Cora said Mystery Theater.
Mystery Theater. Thank you, Cora.
See, but when I think of, like, Tyler as, like, a movie critic or anything like that, the only thing I can picture is, like, those 2 old Muppets sitting in the opera house. That is what Tyler makes me think of.
That's my other dream job. I want to be those guys.
You want to be a Muppet?
Fuck yes! Or specifically the 2 guys sitting in the fucking...
Specifically the 2 up there who just sit there and talk shit through the entire opera.
I'm glad they pulled them off.
We could do it.
Dude, I'm here for that.
If you made us Muppets, we would be an interesting duo.
Dude, I'm telling you. I got the suits. Let's sit in an opera house and fucking make fun of people. This is a great idea.
I'm here for this idea.
We just need to go to a regular opera. You want to go to an opera? A play? Stage play? Something?
Look, last time
I don't think you guys are going to be doing that.
Huh? We'll do it during the intermission and shit. We'll be polite, you know? Those people are working hard for that. True story. Acting is a pain in the ass.
Look, last time I went to anything in a theater with you, I had a big old dick right behind me in a skirt. Dude, I still have nightmares about that dick. Like, I'm so jealous. That dick was so big. It was the biggest dick I've ever seen in real life. And it was just staring at me the whole time.
I like how you specified in real life.
Well, I mean, I've watched porn before. Those peepees get rather large.
Big dongs and logs.
And my number 1 is this. Man,
What?
I love doing this. This is a dream job for me. This is it. And then an honorable mention is something where I get to tell people off all the time in creative ways. It's great. I love it.
Just be a comedian.
Dude, stage fright.
Oh.
Stage fright. That's why when we do the live shows, that's my warm up. That's me getting over it, because with you guys on stage with me, I'll be all right.
That's fair.
So
we're just gonna have Kara sitting behind you going, "Shut up."
Kara's not
right
invited.
up. She's not invited.
No.
I'm bringing you anyway. You're my +1.
So that's going to stop her.
Right. She does what she wants. You're not the boss of her.
Kara don't tell me shut up. She does say that she's going to write me up once in a while.
Yeah.
But she doesn't boo me very much. She maybe
Not
in her
yet.
head she's like, "Oh my God, would you just shut up already? Please, please, please." But she doesn't verbalize it. She suffers in silence.
You're a real hero, Kara.
I was taught very young.
Sorry.
Oh, all right.
That's fucked.
That's it for our first segment. Apparently, Kara's got something planned for the second segment, so that's going to be special. Woo! All right, hit the button.
Okay.
We love you.
Bye.
Do you love podcasts? Of course you do. That's why you're here. But you know what's even better than listening to a podcast? Making your own. That's right, and Anchor makes it simple. I'm your favorite host, MC Tyler Havlin, and I'm telling you, go download the Anchor app today, Anchor FM. They have all the tools you need to get started today. And best part is, it's totally free. They push it out to all the major platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. So get started today, people. Go download the app, Anchor FM. I'll wait. Do it now.
So I lied. Kara wasn't prepared with the second segment. That happens.
Way to
It's
throw
all
her
right.
under the fucking bus, you dick.
Dude, I get thrown under the bus all the time. It's all right.
Yeah, but you don't fit.
Yeah, so speed bumps. Some speed bumps are bigger. All right.
I'm sorry, Ty. I don't know why I'm picking on you a lot today.
I don't know why either.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah,
I want you to know that.
I can feel the love. Don't fucking worry. So we opened the show with top 5 dream jobs. Now we're going to talk about some of the worst jobs. And some of the worst jobs I can think of is getting beat up by you motherfuckers all the time. God damn.
I'm sorry. I don't know what it got into me today. I don't know.
I don't know what you didn't get into today to get some of this out. Pet kitty.
I need to pet some kitty.
You do need to pet some kitty. Which reminds me, I haven't had a selling Shorty ready in like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with that?
I don't know.
Did you find a winner already? Jesus.
I feel like we found the winner already.
We found a winner?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so. Just looked it up. The robot is still going. They thought it was done in 2019 because it gave up, but turned out it didn't.
It gave up?
The robot gave up.
Yeah.
I'll be interested.
So they thought.
I need to read more about that thing.
So, this robot's not an AI, right? It's just programmed to collect the hydraulic fluid.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst jobs easily. Just be a robot that fucking collects your own fucking blood, basically, and puts it back in.
Let's see.
I would like to be the scientist pumping random information into AIs just to see the reaction and shit. Like, do you see the one where it's like scientists fucking pump fucking murder scenarios and fucking shit like that into an AI just to see what happened? Like, why the fuck would you do that?
Why?
What possesses you to do that, man? Fuck, that's how we get the Terminator story going. Fuck that shit.
That's how Skynet starts.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Talk to me right the fuck out of that one. I don't know. We're fucking shitty jobs. Now we're talking about robots, dude. This is my life.
Yeah, this fucking robot. It's just a programmed robot. So it has a radius around it that once the liquid starts spilling out, if it hits a certain point, it reaches out, squeegees it back over to itself. But as that is going on, because it has other programs in between when it's not running that, it could do things like wave and quote-unquote shake its ass.
Shake its ass?
Yeah, that was one of the things it said it was programmed on it.
Where's this robot at?
It moves around.
Well, obviously, to get its hydraulic
No,
fluid.
like the whole installation moves.
Oh, really?
It's a whole mobile art piece.
Oh, fuck. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, it is.
So what would be your ideal shitty job? Not ideal. What would you least want to do in this world, Kara?
Be a cook.
Be a cook?
I've done it before and I hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what, you did it at a restaurant or a fast food joint?
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh.
The hot prep guys would leave all the time to pound a 6-pack of beer in the parking lot and then come back in.
And that sucks. Look, I went to Sonic yesterday. I took my kid to get lunch. And I get there and they're like, sorry, our cook's unavailable right now. He was probably in the back pounding a 6-pack. I mean, let's face it. If you're a cook, you probably need to do something. It gets hot.
Their excuse was that it gets too hot in that area and that's why they're drinking beer. And I was like, I feel like that doesn't help.
Not at all.
No.
Well, it thins your blood, which makes you colder. Because they always say, like, people that, drink when it's cold out, I'm trying to warm up, like, it actually has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
So drinking does actually cool you off to an extent.
Not to that kind of degree.
Maybe not to that kind of degree, but it does.
Because even though it will constrict your blood vessels, and it makes you colder because less blood is getting through. but then your body's trying to like retain its heat, so you actually get warmer.
Working here for me to fucking struggle. I should be all right.
I don't know what they're talking about. Did you catch any of that?
I didn't want to read it because I'm dyslexic and I'll stutter through the whole thing.
Oh, did you find the Are You the Asshole?
Yes.
All right, well, let's hear it.
So, the title of this one is Am I the Asshole for Calling the Bride a Slut at the Wedding Reception? I, 22 female, went to a wedding recently for my friend's 22 female cousin. My friend brought me along for emotional support since she was forced to go. My friend didn't like her cousin at all because simply put, the cousin is horrible to my friend. She would make fun of my friend's appearance, which included anything from weight, hair, skin, etc.
All the things you make fun of me for. Go ahead.
Yep. Well, I don't make fun of you for your hair.
My lack of.
Right. Despite my friend being absolutely drop dead gorgeous, this has led to her having major self-esteem issues. On top of that, there's a 10-year age gap between my friend and her cousin, who is 32 female. Meaning it was literally at one point an adult bullying a child. Friend's cousin is also just an awful person in general, the quintessential racist, but I have black friends, mean girl who gossips and fights with everyone. However, my friend's parents believe that the family is forever, no matter what, so she is being dragged to the wedding, meaning I got dragged along as well. The ceremony happened and we moved to the reception. Everything was going surprisingly smoothly until I started dancing with one of the groomsmen on the dance floor. Bride didn't like that, apparently. I know because she came up to me and asked me what the hell I thought I was doing. I was confused and asked her what she meant. She asked me why the hell I was all over him, meaning the groomsmen. I didn't know why she was upset about it. After all, she had a new husband that she should be celebrating with. My friend intervened after she noticed the bride talking to me angrily. The bride, her cousin, turned to my friend and asked her why she brought this slut to her wedding. I wasn't too surprised given the stories I've heard about her, but nevertheless, that still stung. My friend told her to back off and not say that to me. Bride said that I was indeed a slut for dancing with the groomsmen. My friend explained to me that the groomsman that I was dancing with was her ex-boyfriend. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I turned to the bride and told her that she just got married to another man, so it wasn't like she wanted her ex back. She then told me that the chances are still high and that I have no right to put my hands on him. I laughed and said, "Oh, so you're the one who's actually a slut." The bride lost it, screaming at me, cussing me out, crying, while her husband was trying to escort her away. And all the while, yeah, her husband.
Her side piece.
Her side piece, yeah. All while I was laughing my ass off. I had a few drinks then. My friend had escorted me away back to our table. Now that the alcohol has worn off, I feel like I may have been the asshole for saying that to the bride at the reception. As much as I hate her, according to my friend, she has been getting calls and texts from angry family members and asking the both of us how we could ruin the bride's big day. So, am I the asshole?
Yes, she's the asshole for not standing up during the actual ceremony when they said, "Does anybody object?" That's when she should have stood up and be like, "You're a slut, I object."
Well, according to that, she didn't know that she was a slut.
She's also an asshole.
She's over there fucking grinding on homeboy and like, have at it, go for it.
Yeah.
He's a free man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't the one with the new fucking rig on. And she comes over here and says that shit. Mm-mm.
She's also an asshole for not saying more.
Nah,
Because
I feel
she
you, bro.
shouldn't have stopped it. You're actually the slut.
know,
She should have kept fucking going.
Fucking short and sweet gets the job done.
I don't know. I'd have
If I
roasted
can,
that
if I
poor
can
girl's
destroy
soul.
you in minimal words, I'm taking the easy route.
I don't know. Like I like to add more words. I like to just pile them
Or
on.
just drop a few big words and confuse the fuck out of them.
This is a good idea.
Call him stupid and have him thank you. That's a great one.
Yeah. I don't think she. In all honesty, I don't think she was the asshole. I think she was standing up for herself.
No, I'm fucking here for it, dude. Like, that was good shit.
You don't get to do shitty stuff like that and like
Yeah.
and not get made fun of or,
Yeah, if the fucking bride comes over and starts screaming about, like...
Quit dancing with my ex-boyfriend. There's still a chance. Bitch, you just got married.
Yeah, you shouldn't be thinking about no other side piece. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
Plus, the husband's in on it, too.
Even if he is, like, okay, you guys are cool with bringing in somebody else, you should be cool with that person doing somebody else. It's just a dance, for one. I mean, I get it. Some dances are a little, like, twerking and shit. Like, it's damn near sex just with clothes on, whatever, but still.
At a wedding?
I don't know. I don't know these people's lifestyle. Apparently, her fucking her fucking
I want
side
to go to
piece.
more weddings with Tyler.
Her
Yeah, no
side
shit.
piece is a groomsman. You don't fucking know what's
No, her
happening.
side piece was her husband.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck's happening on that dance floor. They might actually be fucking. Who knows?
Oh, they definitely hooked up with the coats.
Man, I hope they did the horizontal mambo after that. The groomsman and the friend.
Oh, I was talking to the bride.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's probably a better chance the bride did it.
And I hope the fucking groom went and fucking hooked up with some fucking side piece on the fucking end.
I hope the groom hooked up with the friend. That'd been even better.
Yeah, that'd be good shit.
Like, haha,
That's,
slut.
that's
I
not
fucked your-
usually how it works.
We'll fucking... Kara, look for an update. See if something happens about it.
Like, I don't care if it is your big date. Like, you can't act like that.
Yeah.
don't
Kara,
give a
what do
fuck.
you think, hun? Do you think she was an asshole?
The girl that
For
called-
calling... Do you think she was an asshole for calling the bride a slut?
No.
No. Cool beans.
She should have taken it further, I think.
Would you... If you were in that same situation, dancing with some dude, the fucking bride come up to you and fucking yelled at you like that, would you have called her a slut? With all present information?
I probably wouldn't have said that she was a slut, but I definitely would have said something.
Yeah, I'd have probably picked a fancier word than slut. Like, I don't know.
Ah, you're the gargler of dicks.
Yeah, that would sound more like my style.
No, she's the owner of the menagerie of phallics.
There you go. I like that one, too.
I don't understand brides that act like that.
Well, I mean, like, it's one thing, like, if it's their fucking big day and shit like that, you know? Like, I've seen a few bridezillas, but I've never seen any of them, like, go ballistic angry at a reception. But, like, they were uber controlling over every aspect, which is fucking nuts to me.
Maybe if the groomsman wasn't her ex-boyfriend, maybe then you can...
Which, that is fucking weird to me.
Yeah. I mean, that's weird on its own. But if, like, you had a groomsman and it was, like, a cousin or another family member or just a close friend, but not an ex-boyfriend, like, then maybe I could see, like, hey, we can calm down a little
I just
bit.
can't even wrap my head around it. Like, I could never, like, if I was getting married, I don't think I would ever ask any of my ex-girlfriends to be up there, you know? Like, that's such a weird thing to request. No, and I'm saying, like, I have a pretty decent relationship with most of my exes. And, like none of us hate each other.
I think
One of them specifically doesn't talk to me, but that's a whole other fucking can of
I think
worms.
the weirdness comes in with that there's still a chance for the two of them. That to me
Oh,
is where it's weird.
definitely.
You don't go into a wedding thinking, you know, this wedding or this marriage is going to end. You know what I mean?
Do you think she would have? Do you think she said that only out of like anger? You know what I mean?
She said it, period. She'd probably been drinking, and drunk minds speak sober truths or some shit like that, right?
That's what I hear.
You
like-
almost had a moment to say something really deep and you fucked it up.
Okay.
No, he said it. He just stumbled a little bit.
Yeah, well, he paused.
He said it
halfway
drunk.
through his good moment.
Well, oh well.
No, I got your back on this time.
Thanks, Shorty. Thanks. But yeah, like, I don't fucking know. That's all I got, man.
I got
Fucking
nothing
two
else.
Bride's an asshole, not the
Yeah.
friend.
Bride's also a slut.
Yeah, definitely. So that's it for today.
So in the meantime,
In the betweens time.
Remember, couples, get a nut in the butt. It'll keep the baby out the guts. Cue music. We out.
awful.